Technology is everywhere and is now part of everyone's everyday life. But I have a few questions. What is technology integration in education and what is it not? Is it the same as educational technology, instructional technology, and information and communications technology, or do all those terms mean something completely different? And lastly, I question if technology in education is even effective. I did a little digging to find the answers to all these questions, and this is what I found. First, Marn Burt, in the following video, has defined technology integration for us.
Where you use the technology as a tool to increase student achievement.
Technology integration is the combination of technology with the curriculum to enhance the learning experience. Technology integration includes a variety of sources, not just one source. Technology integration should be implemented and is implemented if effective to support the mastery of the curriculum. That being said, the learning objectives should guide the use and the type of technology when implementing technology integration. Also, when implementing technology integration, there are a few best practices, and Kim has outlined those for us.
Technology integration should be routine and transparent, which means technology resources should be used on a regular basis and students should be taught how to use the resources. Technology should be readily available and accessible for the task at hand. Also, the technology must support the achievement of the curriculum. Lastly, the technology must support active engagement, collaboration, frequent feedback, and connection to real-world events. Students should be able to use the technology to express what they know and have learned.
Effective technology integration encourages higher order thinking. It lets students research and discover and take responsibility of their own work. There are 4 different levels of technology integration: sparse, basic, comfortable, and seamless. Sparse is where technology is rarely used or available. Basic is where technology is rarely used and most often only used in a tech lab. Comfortable is where technology is used on a fairly regular basis but not every day. Lastly, seamless is where students use a variety of tech resources on a daily basis. Technology integration is not, however, teaching technology as a standalone subject. This means that teachers should not use technology that interrupts the understanding of the curriculum or objectives. Technology integration is not the use of technology that has not been taught to the students or explained to the students. And the software used should not only be skill-based or skill-specific software, it should also be technology that students can produce projects to show the personality and what they've learned and what they know. Also, technology integration does not consist of picking a technology and then just finding random objectives that match the technology. No, technology integration is knowing the curriculum and objectives you want the students to learn and then finding a specific technology that matches your specific curriculum or objectives. And lastly, technology integration does not have the same definition or meaning as the terms educational technology, instructional technology, or information and communications technology. Educational technology is technology sources that students use to research and discover and to show what they've learned or they understand, and teachers use to relay information to the students. The next video clip is a short and helpful clip that explains what educational technology is.
Well, educational technology isn't any one thing. It is an array of tools and techniques that might prove helpful to an educator to improve learning. These tools and techniques can include all sorts of things. Some more traditional educational technology tools include things as simple as the chalkboard, overhead projector, or classroom maps and globes. Today, when we think about educational technology, We think of tools like computers, the internet and mobile computing, open content, electronic books, course management systems, or podcasts.
Instructional technology, on the other hand, is defined as what teachers can use to better reach and teach the students. Instructional technologies include mobile devices, YouTube, lecture capture, interactive media, 3D modeling, and more. Instructional technology is anything that aids instruction. Here's a short clip to explain instructional technology. And now that we know what instructional technology is, what is information and communications technology, or also known as ICT?
ICT refers to all the technology used to handle telecommunications, broadcast media, intelligent building management systems, audiovisual processing and transmission systems, and network-based control and monitoring functions. ICT technologies include the merging of audiovisual, telephone, and computer networks through a common cabling system.
That's a little confusing, so here's a short clip that explains for us what ICT is in layman's terms.
Firstly, ICT stands for Information and Communications Technology. ICT are things like an interactive whiteboard, digital camera, computers, iPods, computer games, blogs, emails, and the list goes on. A great definition of ICT comes from Toomey, who describes ICTs as those technologies that are used for accessing, gathering, manipulating, and presenting or communicating information.
When implementing technology integration into the classroom, educational technology, instructional technology, and ICT can all be used. However, do you think using technology is effective in the classroom? Well, a study was conducted in Illinois on 4th grade students to determine the effect of technology on education. And it found that one-to-one technology use increases student motivation and achievement. For example, here's the results of test scores to compare the effect of technology. As you can see, half of the students improved with one-to-one technology implementation, and half of the students stayed around the same scoring range. And here's the results of the changes in student attendance when one-to-one technology was integrated in the classroom. As you can see, most of the attendance records increased with one-to-one technology integration. Research has also shown that technology integration makes the learning experience more personalized to each student and provides students with frequent and needed feedback on their progress, and teaches students how to work with others through collaboration. Well, that's all I have for today, and I hope you liked my presentation explaining technology integration and the other technologies associated with it. Thank you for watching and listening. Here are the many resources that I used to make this presentation.